All right. Views beyond the news.
Try to find your SoundCloud now. Where to start? Punch him in his titty.
I'm just gonna take when I edit, I'm just gonna cut Tyler out of frame.
That's
You're gonna hear him, but they can't
so
see it.
mean.
Shenanigans.
You're gonna see my hand every now and then pop in or something.
So views beyond the news today is probably gonna be it's gonna be overhauled in a big way by League of Legends and
Nerdfest.
There's a lot of shit going on there, and they are gonna take that part over, and I'm just gonna listen and chime in. So.
All right, cool. So I watched the whole 40-minute video on YouTube of the League 10-year celebration. Took notes on it.
It's a 40-minute video.
It was actually like a 4-hour stream.
Oh,
but
Jesus Christ.
that part wasn't too important. I just went to the 40-minute section of information. The first thing I saw is that, we all saw that our shop is back. And this is the first time ever that you could get a legendary skin on your shop, which is kind of crazy.
One.
Yeah, it's because not very many people are going to get them. But there's a slim chance that you can.
It's like Teamfight Tactics.
Yeah.
The client just has to like you.
Pretty much. If you get lucky, you get lucky. Starting yesterday, there was to celebrate the 10th anniversary, there's 10 days of rewards for every day you log in. I think yesterday, if y'all played TFT, you saw like the 10 cake thing.
The cookie chocolate pumpkin thing.
Yeah, and you got like a emote or something like that, or a
3.
award or something.
It was shitty.
It wasn't anything too big, but today you'll get 6,300 blue essence if you log in. That's a whole champion.
Oh, shit.
Tomorrow, you'll get a chest and key. On the 4th day, you could get a Little Legends capsule, which will be cool. Maybe get yourself a new one. On the 5th day, you'll get 3,000 orange essence. So if there's a skin you've been holding out on, you get that too. On the 6th day, there's another 10-year cookie thingy. Day 7 and 8, you'll get a 25 of the prestige cards. So if you're working on
tokens,
So if you're working on a
50.
prestige skin, then you can get that. Then you'll get 200 of the world's tokens, so you can pretty much get yourself a world's orb. Those come with some cool stuff in them. On the 9th day, you can get 2 gemstones. So if you're working on those special skins, I think it's like
mythic skins.
Is it like the mythic skins or whatever?
I think I have like 12.
This is like a really weird version of like when God created the planets. It's just like on the 7th day, Riot gifted you this.
That's what they're going for. I'm pretty sure.
And on the 10th day, you will get a special. I think it's like a with the profile pictures or whatever on your side.
Oh, it's gonna be a legendary. That'd be so cool.
It might be. It doesn't really say.
If it was animated, that'd be even cooler.
The 11th day, you'll get another one, but it'll be 10-year anniversary themed. Something special.
Is it 12 days?
It's technically 11, but stretched out to 12 almost. And I think towards around that time, on the 28th of October, all the way through November 8th, you'll get to play Earth Full Champion Select.
Dude, that's gonna be so much fun because you have to ban. There are way more than 10 champions that are busted in Earth, dude.
You're more than likely to get a broken champion if you play it.
Dude.
Which is fun. For you, not for everyone else, but pretty fun.
Dude, who I'm picking Karthus every game.
I was going to pick Garen.
I was thinking
just
Garen.
Permanently spinning.
No, we're just going to ban it. Yeah, there's a thing you can do that where you just, if you just press E in that, he spins and it goes on a 2-second cooldown. But if you fucking tap it.
If you just keep pressing it.
It resets the cooldown.
You don't stop spinning.
Because it gives you half of it back, so you press it, it's like, oh, cool. 80% of 2 seconds
is like less than 1.
0.4 seconds, so it just rounds down to unlimited cooldown. So you just sit there and spam. You're like, and you build crit on him, crit and movement speed. You press your yo moves, i.e., just run into everybody and everybody dies.
It's a good time. I'd probably also play LeBlanc or Katarina for all the dashes you can do and just be an annoying prick.
Karthus.
Oh yeah, I guess you could press R every 10 seconds. Where the fuck it is.
I'm just gonna get as much AP as possible and kill everything.
Well, then by that logic, I feel like Veigar would be a fun choice.
Fuck you.
Yeah, you could just
Veigar.
What if you could buy so much to where you have 2 cages almost because it's so short of a cooldown?
Have you seen the W cooldown? Because it scales with AP. The W cooldown scales with AP.
Oh,
The more AP you have,
it's just like
dude. It literally goes down to 0.5 seconds. So you just it's just and every single one of the drops, it does 1,200 damage. So if you get hit by one, you fucking die.
Lux would also be annoying because with the refresh on her ult, she'd get an ult every 5 seconds or something like that.
They took the refresh away.
Oh well, she'd still be annoying. Yeah, Earth will be fun.
Silas.
Silas would be cool too. Unluckily, it comes out on the 28th, which is 3 days after Modern Warfare.
That's so
We're
unfortunate.
probably not going to be playing very much
Damn
Earth.
it!
Yeah.
I will most likely be playing Call of Duty at the time. Unlucky.
Yeah, I'll probably be a few prestiges into it.
I don't think. I think once Call of Duty comes out, I
I
won't be
said
touching
just to
League
piss
for a
you
good
off.
while.
I know. I'm just ignoring you right now.
I'll probably be a few into it. Y'all catch up to me sometime. It'll be fine.
Mr. Job, you got other responsibilities.
Yeah, you got to go to work. You're going to be playing as much Call of Duty.
Take a week off.
For Call of Duty. God, they would hate you. You just started and you're taking a week off to play some video game.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be real bad.
I mean, on the side of Call of Duty, Ryan actually had a good point. He wanted to know if it'd be better just to stream all day next Friday after everything comes out, or if we still wanted to do a
Wait, does Call of
podcast.
Duty come out next Friday?
Yeah.
Next week.
25th.
25th. Today's the 18th.
Fucking
7
nerd.
days.
God,
You have not been
It's
keeping
already
up.
the 18th of
You have not
October?
been keeping. We've been counting down the days for
Yeah.
Call of Duty.
Every single day I've talked to Ryan, I'm like, hey man,
Dude,
like, 12 more
yesterday I
days.
thought it was Tuesday, okay? I don't want to hear it, but it was Thursday, and I was like, what the where did this week go? Is that what happens when you start working? The week just goes away? You're just like,
That's what happens when you start
Yeah,
smoking
you
weed.
wake up and you're like, oh, time to go to work again.
Now you're just in a routine till the day you die. So
Wait till you have to pay taxes. I don't have to do that.
Already have to
I don't have to do that.
Dude, my dad tried to pull that on. I said something to my dad. He's like, you're still under my foot. I pay taxes, and my dad was like, oh shit, both you do too. But to me and my brother, he was like, well, fuck, I can't say that anymore.
But in terms of Call of Duty coming out next week, we may do a podcast, or I mean, if everyone's on all day, we could just stream for like 16 hours. I don't really care.
I might. I mean, I get off at 1, and if we don't do a podcast, I'm down to just play Call of Duty all day.
Because if we just play Call of Duty, then all
I'm
the
getting a
clips
pack of
that
Red
you
Bull.
recorded on the camera that I'm going to put together for like a 2-minute video,
Oh,
I'll just
yeah.
put that up Monday or something. Just fuck
A
it.
little teaser for the Call of Duty roasting that I'll be doing.
Dude, you have if something funny happens in Call of Duty, we have to put a timestamp or like clip it or something so we can
I'll put time.
so we can make like a montage of us just being dipshits.
It's not like you come to watch us be really good at Call of Duty. You come to watch us just insult people and ourselves.
Well, I'm striving to be good, but that's just me.
I'm striving, dude. So you're gonna memorize the call-outs?
No, I don't need them. I'm a one-man army, dog.
You motherfucker! You know what? Josh will memorize the call-outs and we'll be fine.
I probably will end up memorizing the callouts. Yeah.
I'm not going to pay attention to the call.
Me and Ryan
Tells
will
you
be
what
like.
the call-outs are
Me and
now.
Ryan will be talking in like a secret language when it comes to callouts.
Well, I was like, I'm probably going to be a
Blue
one-man
shed
army
backseat,
only
blue
because
shed backseat.
Josh has seen me.
I
1v5.
I live by one rule, and that's run straight to the part where everybody's going to converge and start fighting. I'm fine with that logic.
Well, you're a talented gamer, so you usually win
thought-
that.
I
I have to
thought
like
you were gonna
sit
be like,
far
we're-
away and pick off the dumbasses that are trying
Dude,
to
when
beat
you
you.
said that, it reminded me of Blades of Glory. So we're gonna dance to one song and one song only. Lady humps for the Black Eyed Peas. Like, what even is a lady hump? No one knows what it means, but it's provocative.
That's a great.
But go ahead.
Okay, going on after they talked about Airfoot Full Champion Select, the next thing they started talking about was some of the skins that they put out before. Dark Star Cho'Gath, Nurse Akali, Championship Ash. Those were all put out for some sort of cause. Nurse Akali was for something, I think when the earthquake happened in Haiti, it was for that. Like some of the proceeds went to like Red Cross.
Really?
Yeah, they were
yeah.
all for like supportive groups.
I
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
And so, because of that, they started a new initiative a new nonprofit called their Social Impact Fund, which has already donated over $4 million to different charities in the world.
Fuck? Because of skins.
Yeah, through
Dude.
revenue off skins.
We might buy too many skins.
Well, I mean,
I know I have. I'm
if you
pretty sure
market
I
it to
have
be for a
500.
cause, I'm sure a lot of people will buy it.
I'm pretty sure I have around 500 skins in that game.
Yeah, like that Cho'Gath Dark.
The Dark
The
Star
Dark Star
Cho'Gath?
Dark Star
was
Cho'Gath?
designed by someone with cancer or something like that.
Oh, that's a gemstone skin, so it's a mythic. You have to pay
Yeah.
like $100 to get that skin.
Yeah, but it was made by it was to help design, a kid with cancer helped design it, so it went to like some of his. Yeah.
I have 12 mythic skins.
So the cool thing about this
That's not a
nonprofit,
brag.
you need to stop spending so much money.
That's a lot of money.
I spent so much money, dude. Not a
Wow,
brag.
cool.
Like, I can go look up right now how much. I don't. If Riot Games kept a record of how much money I
No,
spent
there's
in that game,
I'll show you later. There's a website where you can go to check how much money you spent on Riot. My roommate showed it to me.
We need to know how much money Tyler spent.
dude. What is it? I will go look. Right
I have to
now.
go look at my messages for the
Dude,
thing.
what? It's
I don't know
a
if it's in my-
website.
Yeah, I don't remember the name of the website. I have to go look it up.
Oh
but-
no, I don't want to know, dude. Hold on,
no.
hold on.
Mine was over $500, which surprised me.
Dude, hold on. Okay, if yours is $500,
It was more than 500. I'm not
Dude.
gonna say how much exactly it was, but it was
Dude.
over $500.
dude,
God damn.
mine is gonna be. Dude, can y'all? Who wants to play? Can we place bets on it? Whoever gets closest gets a reward.
3,000.
I was gonna go with 3,000. Yeah, I'm gonna go with. I'm
about-
gonna go with 2,500 at least.
I'm gonna go 3,700.
Oh, that's pretty.
That sounds
I'm gonna go-
right.
I'm gonna
It
stick
sounds
with
about right for
2,500.
Tyler.
Wait,
I'm gonna say $29.50.
I'm gonna go with
29.50.
I'm gonna get a
Can
little
we
more
write
specific.
these down? Because if we look them up, dude. Wait, there's a fucking thing. Where's a pencil? Where's a pencil?
We're trying to decide how much of an addiction Tyler has to League of
So-
Legends right now.
I bet you I can sell you your account for more than that.
But going along with this program is kind of cool because it will, once it's implemented, it'll allow players to select what charity they want their skin purchase to go towards,
Oh, that's cool.
and it'll roll out with a Dawnbringer Karma skin, which will be the first ever skin where all of its profits go to the social impact fund to be distributed to charities, which will be cool. It's good that they're not just keeping all the money we spend on skins.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
like
love
that
how
it's
they
going
came
somewhere
out and
else.
said what it was going towards. And
Dude,
like,
Riot might be one of the best gaming companies out there.
That's
The rest of
debatable. the one game that they have out right now is not in the best state.
The one game
But-
they're pretty much mainly known for.
as in the company that's giving back to the community and doing good
Yeah,
things.
well, I
They're
mean-
doing great things. Name another company
your
that's
guess?
doing that.
This was
3,700.
3,700.
Josh.
Mine was 2,500. At least 2,500. I'm gonna lowball him. I'm gonna have faith that Tyler is not a.
No, I don't have faith in Tyler.
I don't have faith in myself, dude. I'm scared it's
Do
double.
you
or-
want to give yourself some leeway, 25 and up or 25 and under?
Hold on,
I'll cover 25 under.
25 and under.
I'll be the lowball.
dude.
25.
Hold on. Do y'all want to like? Can I give a guess to what I think it is?
Yeah. Which
Dude,
would be fair. If you
Tyler's gonna say like $6,000 or some
Probably.
weird shit like that.
dude, that's exactly what I was gonna say.
Six
Like,
G's?
G's.
You think you think you've spent 6 G's?
to be that bad at the game, bro?
go fuck yourself, Josh.
Hold on. We know he's already. He told us once on Advanced
Lighting just changed
Warfare.
like crazy.
He spent upwards of $1,000 on loot boxes,
Way
and that was
more.
one Call of Duty.
Way
He's
more.
played this game since high school.
Played this game for 8 years.
Damn, maybe I
We
lowballed
might be
too hard.
lowballing the shit out of this.
No, mine's gonna be in between.
I don't want to say 10 grand, but it could.
I
be
don't
10
want to
grand.
say that either.
No.
By the way, if you
hold on.
find this out, G can never know. G can never know.
Jesus, dude, 7
Because
grand.
there was times in high school for like Christmas or birthdays or something, I wouldn't ask for a present. I'd be like, "Give me $100 in Riot points," and I'd get like 2 of those. And like, I would do that all the time.
Wow.
Well, I mean, on
Because
CS,
I like
Wait,
because
what's your guess, real quick?
6 Gs, 6
I'm-
and up. I'll go 6.
I
and
kind of
up
feel like
for
Tyler
mine.
because like on CS:GO, there's a website where it tells you how much you've spent and it keeps a record. And I
Tired
was
of Spencer.
I know you are.
I was sickened when I saw how much I've spent. I spent over 3,000, but I made profit out of it. But Tyler's could make profit if he sells his
Can you pull up
account.
the website on your phone,
Yeah.
dude? Do it.
We need a side moment here. We need
You
to see
already
what's
know.
wrong with Tyler.
Dude, I'm so scared
His
right
addiction's so fucked. I swear.
Yeah, log in.
now. Dude, I'm genuinely nervous right now. So the username, that's the one like.
That's what you log into League of Legends with.
Oh, okay.
Jesus, dude.
I'm kind of nervous to know how much money he spent. on
Me
League of
too.
Legends.
I'm nervous too, dude. I don't.
Hopefully you bought some of the skins that go to charity, though. So.
No, he has. He has to have
I
had.
definitely-
Wait, don't you have Darkstar? I swear you have
I
Darkstar
don't have
Cho'Gath, don't you?
Cho'Gath, No.
Do you have Championship Ash? Everyone has Championship Ash.
I have
Yeah, everyone has championship.
Ash is trash though.
I would never
She is
play it.
trash.
But I have it too. I got it out of a crate. Or not a crate, a box.
Dude, I'm so fucking scared.
No, I'm scared of how much I spent. Fuck me.
I'm
You want to
not-
log in too?
No.
I mean, I'll look, but I know it's not much. I know.
I mean,
it's
I'll
not
look.
much.
I think I've bought you more skins than you've bought
You know what?
yourself.
I think you both have bought me more. All 3 of you have bought me more skins than I bought myself.
You know what? I'll look. I ain't no bitch.
You want to look?
So I guess we'll just pass
the
it to you.
phone.
Yeah.
Yeah. We should just
We
pass
ain't
it
no
down. That'd be cool.
pussies.
Wait, where does it tell you?
Let me see.
Are you logged in?
Yeah. I'm so scared.
Show me the money. Dumbass doesn't know how to read, bro.
28.55.
28.55.
I said 29.50.
You're the closest.
I'm the closest.
Yeah, you are the closest. That's not bad.
That's not too bad.
Oh God! Thank God,
You've almost spent $3,000 on League of Legends alone, and it's a free game.
dude. It's so much money
His
out of
face,
it.
dude. Oh my god. Damn, I should have kept my 3,000.
Wowzers!
Oh God.
Here, let me refresh it real quick.
I'm sure there was a log out button at the
It
top.
gets higher.
What did you just buy?
That's all. That was just for
Fuck,
this
dude.
month.
So Tyler spent almost $3,000 on Riot
I think
points.
it's if you scroll down.
Oh, what do you want your prize to be, Chris? Do you want to buy you a skin in League?
Sure. Why not?
I'm sure you have just fucking Riot points just sitting there, don't you?
No, I did. I had like 3,000 sitting there for the longest time.
Holy shit.
Riot points?
Who just has 3,000 Riot points just chilling there?
Well, isn't that how much the $100 gift card is? Isn't it 3,000 or something like that?
No, it's 30. Yeah, it's 70.
Oh, 72.
There was one time where I had like 10,000 sitting because I had two of those $100 ones. So I had like 14K.
Wait, so this does? I don't know if this includes how much like gift carded ones then.
I don't think it does. I honestly don't think it does because
I think it's just card purchases.
I used to go weekly to GameStop and get the $50
But it should
gift cards.
be. Oh, let me see.
Oh.
Christian, yours is gonna be like
Mine's not even
$100.
Yeah, no, it'll be more than that, but it's not gonna be much higher. I think all of you will have me beat price wise.
I want to see what Ryan's is because I know Ryan doesn't have more skins than me, but
I've spent a shit ton of money.
$240.
even too.
Yeah, I was like, I have not.
Oh, that's
spent
pretty
much on
good,
the
actually.
Legends.
Dude, that's not bad. But for a free-to-play game, you spent $240. I've spent almost 10
I was
times.
like,
Wait,
you've spent $26 more $100 than me right now.
is that 10
Did
times?
you check
or
yours?
no?
Oh, you guys want to see mine? I don't even want to know mine. I
We're
think
all,
mine was
we're all giving out in
above.
the open how much money we spend on a free to play game.
Mine was
$3,000.
Mine was above $500, but I don't
Should we go
remember
tell G?
No.
How much was it? 20 what?
It was $28.85.
God damn.
It'll
dude.
probably be more than that.
I bet you-
85? Because that makes you want to go spend $15 to get a 3K even. Wait, no, was it 80?
100. It was
105?
Yeah.
115? I could do it real quick.
Maybe
I could do that real quick.
I just want it to be even.
Show
All
me
right,
the
mine
money.
is $13.50.
Jesus, Josh, you originally thought like 500. You said upwards of.
No, that's why I didn't want to tell you guys. I was like, it's above 500.
Oof. Let's see how much money I spent at
$13.50?
Kinsey's.
How much?
She watch these? I definitely wouldn't.
Just hit redirect.
Dude.
Oh.
I mean, think of that though. It's a free to play game.
And they've made. Imagine if we just saved up that money instead of spending it on the league.
Dude, Josh
What
could
is-
have,
that's like
Josh
trying
could
to
have a
econ
whole ass
Team
fucking
Fight
computer.
Tactics, though. It's
Probably.
got that
Dude.
kind of shit.
What's crazy is I think that's just from my card. I don't think it's from gift cards that entered. 'Cause
No, it's just cards.
All through high school, I just used gift cards. Like I would go to GameStop and buy the gift card instead of using my card. Then I figured you just put your card in there, and I did that, dude.
So
But
he's probably spent upwards of.
I think it is
$5,000,
I think it
$6,000.
is $6,000 because dude,
This thing's fucking
4 or
nuts.
5 years in high school, I got
Ryan is at
60.
1,060.
You're more than Ryan.
I want you
Well,
guys to
I
know
buy
that
a lot of skins.
I will
By the
never
way-
break the 1,000 range. It will never happen.
Hey, by the way, I've spent more than all of y'all combined.
Well, now I'm curious. Hold on.
Well, that's not surprising.
Dude,
Okay, now that we've got that embarrassment out of the way,
what do you want as your prize? Because you got, dude, if
I
you
got really close.
you got stupid, you were literally.
Well, it looks like you just spent $115 to even it out on Christian.
Yeah.
Dude, you were 16. You were $65
Pretty
off.
close, dude. That's crazy.
I should be like, I want a Draven skin that I'll never use.
I'm gonna get you the Draven.
No! Fuck no! God, I hate that skin so much.
Just because it's so dopey
that
or
stupid
what?
fucking bobblehead pisses me off, bro.
I
Dude,
hate watching this.
Dude, did you not play that April Fool's? They made every single champion in the game have
No.
that head.
No!
Dude, it was so annoying. You'd run around the map, you'd see like Nunu with a fucking Draven head on. It was ridiculous.
All right, cool. So the next thing that they did in the stream was pretty funny to me. They pretty much trolled all the players in the Middle East. So currently the players in the Middle East have to connect to NA or EU servers. They don't have a dedicated server over there for them yet. The lady that was talking, she was all like, and we finally want to support our players in the Middle East. And we're not, I was like, in my head, I was like, oh cool, they're getting a dedicated server and all this. This bitch goes, and by doing this, we are going to start implementing all of our programs to be supportive of Arabic languages. And I was like, that's it. That's all they get. These players have to play on 100 plus ping every day, but all you gotta do is change the language to
You're
Arabic
playing
for
in the
them.
Middle East. Do you really think you're in like a safe, secure area to get good internet and play besides Dubai?
Well, the Dubai players probably want to have good internet to play on.
They probably have 1 gigabyte. It probably doesn't fucking matter to them.
Well, I mean, thinking about it, they probably don't give a shit about the language barrier there. As long as they know what the characters do and they can play, you want the servers. Like,
I mean-
those are more
Oh,
important.
yeah.
A lot of people in the world already speak English. So
Yeah.
it wouldn't surprise me if most of them can speak English already, at least somewhat. But
English isn't the most, isn't Mandarin the most spoken?
That's just because it's spoken in China. There's a lot of people there.
I was going to say Spanish.
That's like a billion.
Spanish is the most common.
Spanish is pretty common.
I don't
too.
think Spanish is the
Yeah, it
most
is.
common.
It
There's
is.
no way it's the most common. There's no way over 2 billion people speak Spanish.
But I mean, Spanish is a derivative of Italian, French,
Yeah, but it's not Spanish.
Filipino.
Okay, Filipino comes from Spanish. Or comes from Spain.
Yeah.
Comes from Spanish.
Comes from Spanish.
Fuck up, Christian.
Filipino comes from Spanish.
We're about to get into
Yeah, let me go get my horse. It's down in the. It's down back in the barn. You motherfucker!
We're about to get into the meat of it if you're ready.
I mean, shoot, honestly, all I thought about was Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Fucking stupid!
Tyler, it's okay.
I know. Go ahead.
All right, so the big part of the whole stream that I was a little excited for, and I was kind of excited for most of the new games, but the first thing that came up was the preseason, which usually follows the World Tournament, which is going on right now. So preseason for the next one is going to be called Rise of the Elements, centered off of a new elemental rift system, where as teams take dragons, one element will eventually dominate the game. This dominating element will alter the map and affect rotations, team fights, visions, and objective taking, which I think is cool. I honestly don't. I've looked at it, and I'm not quite sure how it'll change all that.
Well, you're also not a jungle main.
That's true. I hate jungle. So.
I have been bestowed the responsibility of jungling because
Well, I mean, Bryce wants it. You just won't give it to him.
Bryce is a
Bryce wants to play
fucking
River.
retard. That's why.
I hope you're watching this, bud. River Twitch does not work.
I'm sorry,
Dude,
I wouldn't want
tilts
to take
me
Bryce in the jungle
so
any day.
fat, dude.
I had to bring it up.
The
I
most
had to.
peaceful games I've ever had was when he was muted, and then he was like, "Unmute me, we need to rotate, unmute me." I can fucking rotate without you, prick.
That's. We'll talk
Dude,
about that later.
Fucking what? Go fuck yourself. I'm not dropping Rift Toad on your land ever again.
That's fine. Let's
I
see.
like to give Josh the gold usually, but never mind.
They claim that implementing this means that it'll change the outcome of every game. The outcome of every game, so that no one game will play out exactly like the last one you played.
I've never had 2 games play out the exact
Exactly.
same.
It was kind
Unless
of like
I
an
play
understatement.
Carthus a bunch against 5 squishies and all I do is press R and everything.
Like, well, I know what this is gonna happen. So the first one, Infernal, will knock down walls and burn down some brushes, which is kind of cool.
That is cool.
Mountain will add new terrain to the play area, but all I saw on the picture was like a rough ground area in the Dragon Pit. I don't know if there's gonna be other ones.
There's by the Krugs. There's there's a big pathway in between Krugs and the red buff.
Yeah.
A piece of the wall right there broke off and there's a little pathway
Okay.
right there.
Yeah.
And then there's
That'll
some
be
other
cool.
stuff by the chickens.
The ocean dragons will make brush grow larger and spawn extra honey fruit. And the cloud will turn pathways into wind tunnels that increase movement speed.
That's
Like
nice.
this
That was kind of badass.
Dude,
Yeah, that would be cool.
That's gonna be a broken fucking dragon because you know how
Oh.
fast you can clear the fucking jungle with Udyr.
I'll tell
Imagine
you about
Udyr with a cloud drake on the map, just.
I'll tell you about a broken dragon in a second.
Elder.
Yeah, the elemental buff are going to be a lot better this time. The final stacks of each element will offer powerful effects outside of like the normal effects. For example, the Cloud Drakes will grant CDR on ults, which will be cool. It'll be more important now.
That's fucking broken.
Yeah, it'll be pretty cool, honestly.
Wait, what?
CDR on ultimates.
The last stack of the Cloud Drake, so if you get the
one?
the third
Or the
Cloud
last
Drake,
one?
yeah, it'll give you CDR on your ultimate, like
How
cooldown.
much?
They didn't say. Yeah, I think they're trying to balance it still. I don't think it will be balanced, but
How do you balance what's already broken?
Dude,
exactly.
it can't be any more than 10, but it can't be any less than 5.
Yeah.
Because if it's less than 5, someone's like, what, 3% on my ultimate? Eat a dick. But
I
if
bet
they're
it'll
like,
sit right at 5% or something
if they're-
like that.
That's what I was thinking, but maybe 8%. I think 8% would be good.
That'd be kind of busted.
But like, if it's 10%, someone's like, oh, that's free 900 gold or free 1100 gold for AD characters. Because in AP, it's 900 for 10 cooldown reduction, and then for AD characters, usually around 1100, and then 800 for tanks.
Yeah.
And then AD carries, don't fucking use it.
They
So-
just right click.
Unless you're Ezreal, then that just gets built in.
The next thing that I think personally will be super broken and will probably be taken out of the game before the actual season starts is the Elder buff. The Elder buff will still keep its burn effect, so when you fight, the burn will go off.
The true damage?
Yeah.
That shit sucks.
But instead of the passive stats, it will now give an execute to enemies below a certain threshold.
Dude, that's
in the
insane.
video, it was this Twitch going after this person, and as soon as they got away, he got like these wings on him, and a laser beam shot at that person.
Oh, was that what that was?
Yeah.
That's what that was?
That's
Yeah.
fucking
So
dumb.
the Elder Drake becomes an execute?
At a certain threshold.
Dude, could you imagine... I'm sorry about bringing up Karthus so much, but fucking Karthus with an execute on his R?
Well, I would imagine it would make...
And cooldown reduction on his ultimate.
If you were having to decide between Elder Dragon and Baron, I feel like you would go for Elder 100% of the time, because...
Yeah, fuck
Are they
Baron.
buffing Baron at all? Because Baron's just
they
meant for
haven't said anything
pushing.
about that.
So Baron's meant for pushing. Elder's meant for killing.
Yeah,
is
it's
basically what they're doing.
It's like, you want Elder to win the game off killing someone, or you want Baron to end the game off of just pushing. But that was mostly all they talked about for the preseason. After that, they released... Oh, wait, no, actually, there's the top and bot getting the new alcoves on the lane.
I like that.
I think it's okay. I don't see the point of it, honestly. Maybe that's a new jungle pathway that you can gank from. I feel like you would just pop a ward on the other side of it and go on with your day, probably. But that would require you to probably buy an extra pink ward.
You just pink it.
You'd probably pink it and then ward down on like the river with your normal ward.
But I'm pretty
Ryan's like, I don't ward, so I don't give a fuck.
I just
Dude,
fight
if the
whoever comes to
pros
my
use it,
shit.
imagine putting a ward back there and someone TPing into the lane without them ever knowing.
Yeah, I mean, that would be cool. I could see it being alright.
Like, you could lane swap with TPs.
There's
and
also
you wouldn't know what was going on.
a new bush by the blue buff entrance to like the if you're on I guess it's blue side, there's like a brush there now, and the clip was Garen sitting in there waiting for a lonely Kha'Zix to walk by and do his blue buff, and he just assassinated the hell out of him.
That's me.
And I was like, you guys know you broke that champion, look what he just did to that poor little Kha'Zix.
Dude, that happened the other... Who was in the game with me when the Swain walked into the bush and I just R'd him and it did 1,250 true damage to him and I ran away as Garen?
Yeah.
I built Crit Garen and it was
Crit and attack speed,
so
so
much
unique,
fun.
man.
I built Triforce, Essence Reaver,
And then PD, right?
and then PD and IE. And
didn't you get Storm Razor at the end or something like that?
I was going to, but we won the game too fast.
Well, yeah.
But dude,
you kind of have to.
4 people jumped to me. I pressed E. I killed 3 of them.
Yeah, it's not balanced.
That's so dumb.
But they are nerfing him, which is...
Dude,
They're nerfing him and Shaco after they just buffed him. So I don't know.
because they fucking broke him. Don't
They-
break a champion that
yeah,
bad.
they
Dude,
overbuffed
they
him hard.
fucking destroyed Garen. That would have been the greatest April Fool's thing, was to do that to Garen and then leave him there for like a week and then nerf it. Like, that would have been like, oh, haha, funny Riot. Because they did it with Yasuo one time, where he threw out 1 tornado and 5 came out of him.
my
and
God.
then there was one time where you throw out a wind wall, it made a little hexagon around you. The wind wall. And then when you you EQ, if you did that, the tornado shot out 5, and they left it there for probably 6 hours and took it out because it was
like-
too fucking broken.
I was like, that sounds broken as shit.
It was hysterical.
I'm glad I wasn't playing then.
There was one time on the PBE where they made Yasuo's ultimate have a 200% AD ratio.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they took that away.
And
That did not stay.
people were just building literally the first 2 crit items and then lethality.
Yeah.
And his ultimate would do 2,000 damage to you.
Oh my god.
AD.
was
Just
kinda
2,000 AD. On the PBE, it was removed 30 minutes later.
Yeah, no.
After Riot
They
put it in.
slowly realized, like, this was a bad idea.
Dude,
like they don't sit
2,000
there-
AD ultimate on Yasuo to the entire team.
It was like, did
It's
they even
like they-
play test this?
Well, it's like they come up with these numbers for the champion. They're like, okay, we're not going to test it with all the items he should be building or he could build, and we're just going to throw it out there. And then they're
Yeah,
like,
so-
Well, that's
I
about
didn't
the
think
PvE.
I didn't think they were going to build that. Fuck.
Yeah, pretty much.
Dude, that happens all the fucking time. Like when Tryndamere used to be the best champ in the game, top lane. You know how you built him? Full AP. And he was the best champion in the game.
Well, I mean, the guy that
It
did
was-
make League of Legends, his name is Tryndamere.
Dude, it was the stupidest... Is it really?
Yeah, right, Tryndamere?
Is it really?
I think his name's like Mark Macro or something
Yeah,
like that.
Mac.
Oh, what the
Whatever. He's the guy that made it. He's the guy that everyone ever yells
But
at.
dude, he would build the build was you would rush Essence Reaver, Nashor's Tooth, so you get the 40% cooldown reduction immediately, and when
That
you're
would be
and
annoying.
you have 95% crit because you're fucking Tryndamere and
Yeah,
your
no,
passive stupid as shit.
That's stupid.
And so you have 95% crit. Every time you crit someone, your E cooldown goes down by 2 seconds if you crit on an enemy champion. and you have 40% cooldown reduction, so your E's on a 6-second cooldown, you could whack, whack, spin, whack, whack, spin, whack, whack, spin, whack, whack, spin, and dude,
Good old tournament
and your
things.
E, like the build after those two, you would go like the normal boots, and then you would go, what was it, Gunblade?
Yeah, so now they can't run away from you.
Gunblade, and then Rabadons, and you'd have like 700 AP, and your E spin, it's an AP ratio, but it does AD damage. So when people see you building AP, they're like, oh, magic resist, but then your E has an AP ratio, but it does physical damage. So you spin on him, you're like, the hell just did 1400 AD, he's building AP, and then it throws people. It was the stupidest shit. I built it a few times in a few games when he was broken with us, and you're like, the fuck's that build on Tryndamere? And they're like, how the fuck did you just kill everybody? Now Josh plays Tryndamere, and now he sees why it's so much fun.
It's my favorite champion, honestly. All right, we gotta restart the camera real quick.
Did that just pop up?
Yeah.
Let me start recording.
We got quite a bit still, honestly.
Recording time has been reached. Cool. Is it already
We haven't
recording?
gotten to the new
shit,
games
it's already
yet.
going. Whoops.
Okay, so after that, they gave us the teaser trailer for Senna, the new champion that'll be coming out soon.
She looks cool.
She is Lucian's wife. The lore has been going back for since the start of the game, where Thresh captured Lucian's wife and he's always chasing after him. All this, it's really cute, honestly. Lucian and Thresh
So
should
finally get
along.
another couple in the bot lane besides Xayah and Rakan who are just like blah, who are like, why don't you just fuck me here? It's just like, shut the fuck up, go away.
The weird thing about this champion is that she will be a marksman support. League of Legends' first ever marksman support. Technically.
People tried to play fucking...
I believe Misfortune could be a support, but that's just me.
I was going to call it Misfortune. I was like, Misfortune's kind of a marksman support. You can play her there.
Were you in the game where I built Klepto, Misfortune, and
No, that was just me. And,
was that with
yeah, that's
Jared?
just me.
Dude, Jared was laughing his ass off at the damage. I was legendary at 10 minutes.
Yeah, he was stupid.
With crit Misfortune.
But
with
yeah,
Klepto.
so that'll be pretty cool. I'm looking forward to her. I want to see what her abilities do. I want to see if she will be more of a support or if people will just start building her damage and do more damage in the bot lane. So
Yeah.
we'll see what happens with that.
Kind of like Pyke, where they were like, oh, support.
But an
First-
assassin.
Yeah, remember the first build that came out for him that was broken when she rushed a Frozen Heart? And then a
Yeah.
few other things, you got 40% CDR, and you were so goddamn... You didn't build lethality items, because nothing scaled with lethality, but health gave you more AD. So you build tanky health items, and your ultimate will still execute people at 500 health.
That's disgusting.
And you were tanky. And you had Frozen Heart, so
Yeah.
if you ulted into the middle of them, all of them got that a buff that makes you do like less auto attack damage, less attack speed, and you got fucked.
It was pretty cool.
And that Pyke was... that's when I started playing Pyke. That's when the first one he was that broken.
And then Christian came in when he was like fully lethality. And Christian's like, I'm going to get a pentakill tonight.
That was the
I'm
greatest
so
game.
glad you decided to stay up for that.
It was 4 o'clock in the morning. I was half asleep in my chair. And Christian goes, one more.
I fought you for like
More.
30 minutes. Come on.
Literally
Josh,
30
just
minutes, my
one.
eyes were closed, sitting there like, God, I want to, Christian.
It's a good thing you did.
And then I think I literally went 0-10, but Christian had a pentakill, so it was cool.
And we won the game. I remember I was the jungler, and all I did was camp bot, because I was like, I'm going to get Christian's fucking pentakill.
The best thing about it was, I think we had a Twisted Fate on our team, and we were chasing somebody. Might have been a Vel'Koz. And it was the last one I needed for the pentakill. And we're in a party chat. Nobody in game can hear us, and Tyler's sitting there. Let him get it! Let him get it!
I was pinging everything.
I was like, Tyler, he can't hear you. Let him get it! This
yeah.
fucking like.
I was like delusional, and it was one of the first pentakills I've ever seen you get. And then I got one the other day because I was like, Josh, watch this. I don't want to think this game. I'm playing Master Yi, and we won the game because I got him.
He literally pressed Q 3 times and killed everybody.
So disgusting.
Dude, it was
But
funny
the
because their
champ's not
team comp countered me. They had
a lot
they
of
had
CC.
a fed Annie. I dodged her fucking
That was my
timbers.
fault. That was
Dude,
my
Josh
fault.
died at Yasuo against Annie in the first 2. I was clearing
Yeah.
my fucking raptors. And
I was
Josh-
already dead.
And dude, all I hear is for Josh. Whoops. And it was like first blood.
Okay. You know how y'all also dashes through minions, right?
Yeah.
I dashed through the wrong minion, did the wrong spin cycle move, and I was under the tower for about 2 seconds because I was stuck from the anti-stun, so I died. I was like, oops! That usually doesn't happen to me. But yeah.
Dude, the worst thing was, like, every lane was fed besides me. I was killing their jungler, and then, like, I got a few shutdowns, and I was, like, 5-5 as Master Yi, but I was like, kills on Master Yi or kills on Master Yi. And so
I
it's
think
like,
Josh has seen literally every
So I was just
single
like-
one of ours pentakills.
dude, and then like they were running.
Ryan's
down
the only one
bot
that's
lane.
seen
I was
mine
like,
pentakill,
I was like, okay,
though.
someone called me
Yeah.
to Baron because I'm Master Yi. I was like, let's duo this shit. We duo the Baron, and some guy was like, you can duo that? I was like, you.
Yeah, it
fucking
was me and you.
dumbass.
I was like, it's Yasuo Master Yi. We're gonna burn it.
I was like, you.
Even
fucking
though I've
idiot.
died 12 times to Annie, I'm still gonna.
And dude, we get Baron, we push it down mid lane, and Annie tries to flash Tibbers me, and I know it. All I do is Q her and get to the back line. Brand throws his ultimate on me. If I Q with the Brand ult what's coming at me, the Brand ult disappears.
Yeah.
And so that I did that, and I dodged that. He went into Zanya's, Annie went into Zanya's, threw showed up, I Q'd them, they all died, and then I just got the penta. And Josh was just like, that champ's not balanced. Because I was 5-5.
Yeah.
But I
that's
had Rage
stupid
Blade.
as hell. So next, the cool thing that I looked at was the new updates for TFT, which are coming out soon.
What new champions are there?
I'll tell you in a sec.
Yes.
Just wait. There's going to be seasonal sets, which means a couple times a year they'll rotate in a whole new host of champions, origins, classes, and items. In the little teaser they showed, I saw Vladimir, Syndra, Nasus, and Thresh.
Nasus.
Fuck you,
Nasus.
Nasus is the bane
His
of
ult is
my
gonna-
existence.
I would assume he's gonna ult and have like
Yeah,
bigger,
probably.
because I mean he's gonna be like some kind of shapeshifter, right? Like he's gonna change.
He's probably gonna
get
be a
bigger.
void shapeshifter.
I don't know what they haven't. No, like, I'll tell you here in a second,
What
but
would he be? Shapeshifter what?
Well, because I mean,
they're rolling out different classes. Though,
Yeah.
so it'll be different.
they are?
I don't know what to tell. Well, I don't know
Dude,
what they
he's
are
gonna
yet,
be
though.
Shuriman.
Yeah, something like that.
They're gonna
Desert.
add Renekton, Azir, Xerath, and all of them. They're gonna be Shuriman.
But yeah, so this first seasonal set will be live on servers in 3 weeks. It'll be titled Rise of the Elements, which is the same for the preseason as on Summoner Rift. There's gonna be new origins. I think they were called Desert, and they showed a picture of Sivir, so maybe we'll see Sivir.
Why is Sivert in the fucking... Oh, is she Shuriman?
She's Shuriman, yeah.
She
She was a princess or something like that.
Oh, is she the Shuriman princess? Is that why like her and Azir have voice lines?
She
or
was
whatever?
trained by Azir. Like her
Is it
and
that? I don't remember.
her and Cassiopeia went down there to steal her throwy thing.
I forgot what it's a weapon. I forgot what the fuck it's called.
Blades.
Whatever it's called. Her thing that she throws, and Cassiopeia wasn't supposed to be down there because she wasn't royal blood or something like that. So she got turned into
A
the snake, and then Azir saw Sivir, and Azir trained Sivir, something like that.
Because Renekton and Nasus are like brothers, but they're like mortal
Yeah.
enemies. See, I don't know how a crocodile and a dog are brothers, but they are, and they like
That
hate
was
each
their
other.
lore.
Mine was a hope.
And then Azir and Xerath have a lore, I think,
Yeah.
where like Xerath was like Azir's servant and then betrayed him or something like that.
fuck?
It's cool. The lore's kind of cool. There's like a book coming out to celebrate 10 years of the whole entire lore, which would be cool. I might buy but not read.
I was like the only lore that I've ever read extensively into is Urgot's, just because he's a fucking.
Urgot's got a
character.
cool lore.
Dude,
Fucked up.
He could be showing up
Isn't he
soon
a
though.
butcher? It's swear to God, if it's his fucking ultimate, it's just like a.
Yes.
No, fuck you.
Yes.
Christian's gonna literally. He better be a 5-cost unit, and Christian's only gonna build comps around him, but he
Yeah,
can't do anything
probably.
to level 8.
So the
He'll kill you
other.
before the
Never say
second
never. I
shit.
had a level 2 Draven right after Krugs. Anything could happen.
Dude,
Well, I mean,
that
he's
game
gonna-
was
he's-
bullshit.
He's
I
gonna
was
roll out
looking for
eventually because
Draven.
they're gonna start cycling all the champions. So he'll roll out eventually.
So are they gonna take away champions and add?
Um,
it'll be fresh.
So it's gonna be like different seasons with like new classes. That's cool. I like that.
Another origin they teased was Inferno, and the teaser was Inferno Diana. So I'm thinking maybe like all the Inferno skins might show up, like
Oh,
Inferno
wait.
Shin, Galio,
Akali?
Varus. Maybe a Kali. Well, I'll say something about that here in a
Mordekaiser?
second. There's also going to be Poison, which was Kog'Maw and Zyra. And the new
wanna
classes
see- I
will
wanna
include
see-
Summoners and
Dude,
Mystics.
Teemo's
I
gonna
want
be
to see
poison.
Teemo so bad in TFT.
Yeah.
Teemo's gonna be fucking a poison Yordle, and it's just gonna.
It's gonna
Yeah.
suck.
Fuck
Yes.
Teemo!
Teemo and Urgot. I want them both.
I hate Teemo because he's an
There's-
early game champion and he scales stupid good with AP. It's fucking
Yeah,
dumb.
it's funny.
Fuck that champ.
He's a fun champ to play. But there's
Bad, I'm really bad with him.
3 confirmed champions already that'll be in there. Lux, Annie, and Olaf are coming. They teased something where they said even some old ones will be bringing new twist, and it was a picture of Shockblade Zed. So I'm thinking like, since they're doing this whole Inferno thing, you might see like an Infernal
Skin lines?
someone that's Like, I think the Inferno was just based off the skin line, but Akali's already in the game, but there's an Infernal Akali skin, so maybe she'll come back, and Shen's in the game already. So something like that.
Galio's. Do you think they add Galio's ultimate?
That'd be cool.
Just make him go up and then knock
And
everybody up.
I mean,
with damage?
Pantheon does the same thing.
I think he'd be 5 cost Pantheon. Pantheon's a perfect.
They're going to make new improvements to the rank system so that grinding it out will be more rewarding. Some people complain that once you get to a certain level, you're losing more LP than gaining for a game that's kind of, based on RNG. Really, it's kind of like you would gain 8 and lose 20, so you would have to play
Eat
2
my
more
dick.
games to catch up. So they're gonna improve that and fix that. There's gonna be new arena skins and new Little Legends coming out.
I like the little Super Saiyan one right now.
The mobile version was also announced for TFT. Should be coming out early
Christian's
2020.
returning on
Actually,
his computer
I want
every
I want
game.
I want you two to know that I told Ryan this before we left. That when Mobile League and Mobile TFT comes out, I'm deleting League off my computer. I have no need to ever load it up again. I'll have both of them on my phone.
Yeah. Should have full cross-platform play with the PC version. So yeah, new
Wait,
TFT.
what? You can play against PC people?
Yeah.
Oh, it's just TFT. Like, what?
Oh, no, they're talking about normal League.
No, TFT.
No, normally we'll play on its own.
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say I don't want to have a worse bot lane than we always do.
They might even be better, honestly.
Dude, watch mobile players be better than some PC play. You.
Well, I mean, it's got to be easier. But
Did you
I'll
see
talk. That's the
Ash
next
Ultimate
topic,
in the-
actually.
In the trailer, Ash Ultimate, you shot, you can aim it. I was
Yeah.
like, what the fuck?
It's kind of stupid. But they're not going to play on the same servers. Since we're going on to multi-platform, League of Legends Wild Rift got announced.
Yeah, wow, that's what it was called.
League Experience will now be on the console and mobile, and it'll bring it.
How the fuck are you gonna
They
play
claim they wanted to bring it to mobile to fit
That's
different
what I said.
lifestyles for people.
And Christian said it's going to be easier.
It's going to be on
It is.
console and mobile.
They make
Ryan,
it
you can
smite
fit almost anything onto a controller if you figure it out. Like, it's not that hard. They have the means to do it. It was going to happen eventually.
People have played League with fruit before.
Anything is possible.
So the
They've also
reason
played the
they
bongos.
wanted to move it to mobile and console was to, accompany different gamers with different lifestyles. A lot of people say that they want their friends to play League with them, but it's kind of hard to teach them. It has a really big learning curve, and the games last forever.
God, yeah, it does.
So they developed a
bad.
new Rift, a new design Rift, that will have 15 to 20-minute matches. And for the console, it'll have a dual stick control scheme. They designed this version of the League from scratch, so it'll run differently, run on a different server, and all that. So
Watch us
I don't think there'll
only
be
play on console
cross-platform.
every now.
See, here's my thing. And I'm really fighting with this one here. But if they can do Smite the way they've done it, they can do League the same way. The
It'll
only
probably
thing
look
that's
like
different
it.
between the two games is
Auto
just the
attacks.
camera angles and the auto attacks.
Yeah.
Like, they're the only things that they need to figure out, and that's something they
also
can do.
in Smite, you can jump over abilities, but you can't leap. Like if there's a jumping ability, like Tristana's leap. If an Ash arrow's coming at you, you can't jump over the
still
Ash
get
arrow.
hit
But
by
in
it.
Smite, if someone shoots a skill shot, you can actually jump over it because the angle you're at. You can actually jump over like CC and skill shots, which I think is a cool thing in Smite.
Yeah. Since it was designed from scratch, there won't be every single champion skin at the first release, which is understandable. I mean,
Fuck ton of skins.
it's not supposed to come out till the end of 2020 for alphas and betas. So by the time it actually comes out, it's gonna be hard for them to keep up with skin lines and
You know what's
champions
crazy?
and stuff like that.
I don't even have half the skins in that game, and I've spent $3K.
Yeah. So imagine how they feel trying to
Stop it.
Trying to
Your,
keep
parent-
up
your
with
mother
that.
is
Visual
gonna
works
hit
too.
me when she sees it.
Yeah.
Your mother's gonna be like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" and just hit me. I already know it, and Paul's just gonna be like,
My dad's going to be like, I bought Farming Simulator, it's okay. He's like, I buy games like that, I spend money.
"Yeah,
It's okay.
I just said to your mom, but you can't be mad at me. Paul does it too."
I mean,
Paul,
and
you back me
not,
up?
not to throw shade at my dad or anything, but he bought God of War, he bought Red Dead, he buys these story games, and he plays one mission, and then he never picks them up again.
What?
So I mean, he kind of does the same thing. He spends money on games, he just goes for it. He just does it.
Paul, will you protect me from Andy? She is going to murder me.
I think the cool thing also is since it's designed from scratch, there's gonna be a full visual remaster of most of the game, so everything will look a lot cooler and cleaner. So that's it for those type of things. The next thing is the new games. First, I swear that they were teasing us and trolling us with an MMORPG game.
Dude, I didn't see an MMO at all.
Well, no, at the beginning there's a Blitzcrank jumping around, swinging his arms
So is that
everywhere.
what that was?
I swear to God, that's the MMO that they're working on. But they didn't say anything about it. And there's also developers that
they announced their FPS game, but they didn't announce an MMORPG.
I think they're just waiting because they know that everyone wants
Dude,
one.
Josh is gonna shit because dude, imagine
If it ever comes out, I will
Imagine-
quit everything and play the MMORPG.
Dude, imagine you get to create your own champion and then you get to meet the rest of the
I want
champions
to
while
go
you
meet
play.
Irelia, Yasuo, and Akali. I want to go be in Ionia with those cool guys, okay? Just let me have it.
Those are my
I'm
three
going straight to
champions.
Urgot. I don't know what
You going to Piltover and Zon?
Yeah.
Oh my
I'm
god.
going straight to Urgot.
I would go with Josh. And
You're gonna meet
Ione.
Echo, dude. I want to meet them all.
Yeah. So there's clips also of like, you know, they're talking to the different developers about like what they want the most in games, and 2 or 3 of them talked about like, oh, you know, I came from MMORPGs. Like, well, what are you doing here at League if you're not working on MMORPG? Think about it.
You're
And
wasting time.
There was like
Come
5
on.
of them that have been like, that were like, I'm all MMO. Or
I-
I'm like, I'm sitting there and I was like,
Come on. Come on.
And they showed this.
Say
They
it.
showed this
Dude,
little
they're
Blitz train go.
blue balling everyone right
And I was
now,
like, what the
and
fuck is
Riot knows it. Because when they announce it, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be one of the biggest gaming announces ever. Because
It'd be amazing.
the amount of people that play League is absurd.
The amount of people that play League and would play an MMO based off of League is absurd as well. I guarantee you, if you
Because
did
I
a
guarantee
poll,
there's people who like just play TFT, but they still read the lore and they love the lore of League, but don't play the game.
Yeah.
Like, I bet there's people out there like that who love like cosplaying all the champions, but like they don't play the game necessarily a lot. They think it's like it's not like their style or whatever, but they love
Yeah.
the lore and they know every single bit of the lore.
and so I know a lot of the lore. I would love it. The first game they teased was titled Project L. It's a fighting game.
Right.
So like a Street Fighter based like looking game. They kind of teased a little bit at like I think it was a Street Fighter competition. They showed a little bit of a video of like it's like Ari and Darius going at it, or was it Katarina and someone else?
No, it was.
Was it Ari?
It was Ari and
Pretty
Darius.
sure it was Ari and Darius. It looks cool because it gives you like the Street Fighter feel, but you see League of Legends characters there, and it's like a new angle.
Do
Darius
they
looks
throw out
super
abilities
buff.
or
Yeah.
like punch?
Yeah, they throw out like Darius did a little
The Darius
hook
looks
thing.
OP as fuck because he
He
had
looked
like his
buff as
fucking.
hell. I was like, man.
Darius had his fucking like axe and just goes.
Dude, if they have
He hooks her and then throws her down. I was like, that's some
It's-
bullshit.
What
Yeah.
if they have Riven and she looks like from the Awaken video, and so does
Yeah,
Draven?
that'd be hot.
Dude,
Can you
have you seen
imagine?
that Awaken video?
That was
dude.
sick.
What if the cutscenes in the MMORPG are like that? Josh is just gonna be like,
Imagine getting like a
Josh
League
could be
of
like,
Legends
"Oh, yeah."
fighting game, but with Mortal Kombat style gore.
dude, could you imagine? Could you imagine Darius dunking someone in half? Just
That'd be kind of cool.
That'd be badass as hell.
But
Nether realm.
Imagine Urgot eating somebody and just
Yeah.
fucking.
dude,
That'd be kinda cool.
Dude, in the meat grinder, dude.
Yeah.
Like the hook, you know the hooks that they hold meat on. It's like that straight up. It's a really long hook and it's that bar.
Yeah.
Just imagine that just going through someone just into a
And
meat
pulling it in
grinder.
there.
Urgot's
Urgot.
just sitting there maniacally laughing. And
But
I played
yeah,
the shit
Can you
out of
imagine if
that.
he had like a brutality where he just like grabbed him, shotgun knee to the face, it blew off their face, dude.
so it looked cool. It was
Christian has a
kind of
little
interesting,
boner.
like seeing like the
chubby
league
right
champions in that different angle.
Stop talking about my penis.
Yeah, but unfortunately they're not gonna announce anything about it anytime soon. It's still like really hard in the works. I don't think they've got too much done out of it. It will take a lot of time, is what I've heard.
I bet it took a fuck ton of time.
The next thing they talked about was Project A, which is Riot's first ever
Bro, that game looks
FPS.
so sick.
It looks like fun. To me, well, technically it's a character-based tactical shooter, so I thought Overwatch.
Yeah,
off
it's
the
like
bat.
Overwatch to the
That's
max.
what you made it sound like.
It's set in the near future with characters who have their own unique abilities. There's like they teased one lady who had like green liquid that she put up like barriers and healed and res people, and then there was another dude who like dashes and jumps high, and when he jumps high, he can throw like all these knives at people, which
Yeah,
I thought
there's like
was sick.
he's like this like ninja knives and would like shoot
like-
him out. He was like made of like air.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say definitely entering the gaming scene on that note. I mean, you've already got challenges between Paladins and Overwatch, and then games like Quake that Bethesda's released
Yeah.
over the years. Like, they have a lot of competition in the first-person category.
But Riot's
They really
like
are.
Riot's gunning for everybody with these new games. So what I thought is like the graphics kind of reminded me of CS:GO a little bit, but
Yeah,
it,
a
like
little bit.
showed
Like,
me
the shooting was a lot like CS:GO because they
yeah,
didn't
that's
aim.
what I thought.
And so I was
Like,
like,
it was
the
like-
fuck is this?
I think there was like sniper that aimed, but other than that, so it reminded me a little bit of CS:GO with like an Overwatch type gameplay feel. So it looks cool. I'm excited. I want to try it when it comes out. The cool thing is that they were trying to attack like Peeker's advantage. That was their main thing, and they also are working on installing they want to attack
He's
Peeker's
getting
advantage
naked
through
over there,
like
just so anybody who's watching is curious.
take
He's
it
taking his
off.
They're getting a show.
Ryan, grab the camera.
You want me to? I'll go give him a little peeky peek.
So they want to attack Peeker's advantage through global infrastructure and netcode. You're a CS:GO player. You know more about Peeking than I do. I don't know if this
I mean,
will work,
they have
'cause
two people that I noticed when they were showing off the
teaser for it.
teaser. Yeah, like the people that were working on it. There was two of them that worked on CS:GO as like the lead designers, but then they left because they weren't getting paid as much because it was already like season like 12, I think. So then they left, and then I noticed them there working on it. So I was
Yeah.
like,
Maybe it'll be
Good
good.
to have another job.
Yeah, maybe it'll be
Good for
good.
them.
It also has implemented an anti-cheat system at the forefront of the development, which has been in there since the beginning of them developing the game.
Dude, that anti-cheat system looks fucking nutty. Because it's
Yeah.
nutty, but it's kind of shitty. Because like as you're
it's
playing,
in the beginning.
I know, but like as you're playing, if someone cheats, the whole server
Yeah,
it kicks out, and it's
everybody
like
out of the game.
it kicks everyone out, and it says a cheater has been detected, and that's it. And
I
just
think
kicks
it's
you out of the
funny,
game, and I
it's
was
in the
like,
beginning
damn.
of development.
Could you imagine though? But like, you're playing, everything's going just fine, and some like kid with aimbot just turns it on because he's getting his ass whooped.
Yeah.
And the game's just like, oh, cheat detected.
Well, I mean,
and you're just like,
if
damn.
you think about it, though, I mean, they disqualify everyone, and I would assume at that point the match doesn't count. That match goes to forfeit. It's
Probably
not going to
doesn't,
count
yeah.
on your record.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. But like, what if you're doing so good and like you're doing like a challenge or something, and then the game was like,
Sorry, none of this counts.
detected.
Ryan, let's all be
Yeah, I'd be
100%
pissed.
honest. You're the only type of prick that would turn that on just because you're getting your ass kicked. No one else would give.
Hey,
we'd be like, "Shit."
No, I played CSGO, Ryan. I've seen plenty of kids just rage and turn on their aimbots and wall hacks for no goddamn reason. In a
Ryan's from
normal
that
game,
community.
too.
I'm like,
In a normal game, too.
The community bred him this way.
I didn't hack with aimbot or anything. Okay, I had a pistol. I had a controller. That was
Modded.
Black Ops 2. That was modded. That was it.
Yeah.
That shit was so much fun to run around with.
Sorry. Do you remember that, Christian? Hey, you want to see something funny? What? Follow me.
Look at my trigger finger. Ryan, you just fired that pistol like a machine gun. I know, dude. It's my trigger finger. No, it's not. Fuck you. We know.
So
We're not blind.
not much has been said about that game, other than that we should be receiving more info in 2020. Nothing to. It's still in the very early stages, but it looks like it has a good amount of promise.
Their main focus right now, I would assume, would be the 3 mobile games coming out. Those are easier to program for your phone. It's already based on shit they've already got on the computer. It's not anything new. They're probably looking to get those out, build a bigger fan base, make some money off some kind of microtransaction.
I don't
and
want
then,
this to be in the video. I didn't think about it till now. I don't want to take off my shirt because I did my hair.
I guess you could just do this the whole time.
Yes. It would be cool. It is their first game that they're putting out that is not based off of League of Legends, which is
You look saying the pledge.
Just put like
I
a
pledge
jacket on or some
allegiance
shit.
to the
Huh?
flag.
Get like a flannel and just drape
Just
it
get
over
it.
something.
Yeah, get like
yeah.
a blanket or something.
go
Just
get
put it over
dumbass.
Where's my flannel? That was over
Right
here.
there.
you. The next game they announced is Legends of Runeterra. It is a card game. I don't know if any of y'all play very many of those
No, I
card
don't want to
games.
fuck with that.
The only
no,
one
I
I've
played
ever
Hearthstone.
played
That thing was ass.
was the Elder Scrolls Legends, which is basically Hearthstone, but it's
Okay.
Elder Scrolls lore.
Yeah. So they announced 3 main points. It was how they're going to bring the World of League to this game, what makes their gameplay unique, and how to unlock cards. The how to unlock cards is a little, interesting to me. First, they're going to put a set of 24 champion cards, which include a deck with each champion will have a unique mechanic to them. I think they tease like Garen doing his spin or whatever in card form.
I just imagine a card like this just spinning across my screen.
Yeah, I hope.
I
it
had like a
doesn't look
Yu-Gi-Oh
that.
feel because like he came out of the card and was like
Yeah,
doing his thing.
it
And I
was-
was like,
it was
this is
cool.
dumb.
Well, it has custom animations and custom voice lines and everything. That's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
This champion cards can level up in battle, which is meant to be strategic and visually pleasing. You'll also get supporting cards to fill out your deck. Every card and character comes from a region in Runeterra, so at launch you can access all 6 major regions. Demacia, like you can get Garen, Lux, all that. Noxus, Darius was there. I saw Draven in the trailer. Piltover, you could see Caitlyn and there was also I think Vi in there. And Zon, you can see Echo and Urgot. Ionia, I saw like Yasuo and Aurelia
Now
for
he's
sure.
interested.
Yeah, Shadow Isles was Thresh and Mordekaiser.
There's Hecarim in there too.
Yeah, I saw Hecarim.
See, my thing is like I don't have
I
the
love
patience to sit down and want to learn the card game because like once you get past like the campaign in one of those games or the tutorial, and they get to the point where like okay now you can make your own deck. Now you have to pick out 75 cards of like 6 different classes of like the different weapons and styles you're gonna use. The card games hurt my brain.
It's
a
of
lot to
thinking.
take
It's very
in.
strategic.
Dude, Christian, you know what's funny? How you said there's 6 different classes. I'm pretty sure there's 6 different classes in this, and there's like you get to choose 11 cards from each class. And that's your starting deck.
And when you're choosing between damage carriers, support carriers, and then items and shit, like those games take much to figure out.
It's a lot of reading
hurts.
too, because you got to read your cards over and over again. Like, is that gonna work with that?
And then they end up having rules where like you want a smaller amount of cards in your deck because you've got a better chance of getting what you want.
Yeah.
But then you got to even out the cost of which cards you want, so that way you don't fuck up your mana.
It
It's weird.
hurts your brain.
It's so hard.
But each of these regions will have a distinct play style, a strategic advantage. But of course, it gets more interesting when you combine cards of different regions. So what makes their game unique is they design it to be focused between the back and forth of opponents. You should be trying to anticipate your opponent's moves and ultimately trying to beat them to what they want to do. You want to find opportunities to predict their next move and ensure that you have multiple ways to win. There's always going to be new cards and strategies to discover, which is cool. And they put like a list of like 12 strategies that they've already seen from like the starting game. The cool thing is how you get cards. So, most cards in these type of games, they take a lot of time, money, or you kind of just get lucky to get what you want. Their developers believe that that cards being too hard to unlock through random or being too expensive will limit the most fun part of the game, which is experimenting with different kinds of decks and, to find your own particular style. So as you play the game, you'll complete quests and earn experience to advance and automatically unlock new cards, which is cool.
Probably go.
I might have to leave. I have no gas in the car.
Oh, God.
I mean, I think we're almost done.
Yeah, there's...
It's up to you, though.
After this card game, there's only one more thing.
I was like, once Josh finishes this, I just have a question or two that I was going to ask.
Okay.
Let's see. After that, you can also, when you unlock, where was I? Like I said, when you play, you complete quests and earn experience to advance and automatically unlock new cards. You pick a region when you first play the game, and you get like experience towards that region, so you can get cards through that region, and you can also switch at like any time. Let's see. At the start of each week, you'll unlock chests from the vault, and these chests can level up with the more you play and can contain wild cards, and these wild cards can be turned into any card that you want. You don't even have to guess. You could just name a card and you get it. They're implementing a guaranteed way to get cards you want, so you can unlock cards from your collection by using shards or that you've earned or bought. And so I was kind of thinking like that sounds a little pay to win if you think about it. If you buy enough shards, you can buy any card in the game.
Or buy whatever decks they're offering at that time of day.
Yeah. But there guarantees that you'll never pay for randomized packs, and this game will also come out on mobile.
Tyler's going to end up breaking like 12K on League of Legends total when all these games come out.
So that's the card game which is coming out.
It took me 8 years to spend 3,000, so
That's just debit. That's just on credit card.
So this card game sounds cool if you're into card games. I'm not really into it. To me, it sounds a little pay to win with the shards and all that. Especially since you don't have to get lucky and get the card that you want. Now you can just buy enough shards to buy that card.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I'll play it. I'm not really into card games.
It'd be worth a shot, but I don't think it would hold my attention. I can play like the Elder Scrolls Legends for like 10, 15, 20 minutes, and then I'm like, okay, I'm done.
Yeah, I mean, I might try it for a couple days or so, but I don't think
I'm not even touching that thing.
I'm more, I'm more into like the FPS that'll come out. The last thing that they teased was in 2020, Riot Games will give us a new animated series, fresh anime.
It's like the origin of them, isn't it?
Wait, it's like an origin story. Is what I could tell.
It's an origin story of like how what the champions will become later on.
It's titled Arcane, and it seems to be placed in Piltover and Zaun. So it seems like kind of like a vague trailer for like maybe Jinx. But since we're in Piltover and Zaun, we can see Caitlyn, Vi, Urgot, Echo, all these people.
And I think
Urgot should be cool.
Quit it.
I think Singed was in there because there was like a dude that
had
was like
the mask
freaking out with stuff. Singed.
Oh,
so I think it's centered in Piltover and Zaun. So all those characters from there will probably show up in the anime. I saw Jinx for sure. I think
Jinx came out at the end.
I think it's mostly around Jinx though. So we'll see. But it'll be cool.
Jinx is fucking insane. Why are they giving it to a psychotic champion?
Who better to have like major fucked up adventures than Jinx?
Wait, think about anime though. It's about fucked up characters anyways.
The music video for Jinx? Mm-hmm. Dude, that's actually that's what I think of.
I mean, if you think about it, they are either going to do like the war between Demacia and Noxus, or the war with Noxus and Ionia.
5 o'clock traffic.
So it doesn't really matter I think this is a good choice for them. But that's all I have to talk about from the League 10-year anniversary thing.
Oh, we've reached the 45, almost 50-minute mark. My one question, and it's kind of like a group consensus: do you think Riot's going to roll with their traditional? It'll be free to play, or do you think when the FPS comes out, the fighter comes out, the MMO, they're going to start charging you for the game?
No, I think it's going to be free to play, but they're going to add the
cosmetic packs,
free to play, but they're going to do skins the same way. Because if any company's done skins right, it's been Riot.
Actually, I bet they'll probably have like a special promotion. You know how like Smite did for like $30 unlock the God Pack or something. They'll probably
I mean,
have
I bet they'll
smaller
do that.
transactions
Yeah.
you can do. Where like you can play the base game for free, but if you're willing to pay $20, you get the base game and something additional for it. But
Yeah.
good on
That's
Riot.
cool.
I mean, all those games are going to be broke because even their game right now is a piece of shit. But
Hey,
I don't regret it.
what is that?
Summer Rae.
Some ass.
But
Some ass. Why'd you
good
just
on
say it
Riot.
like a
they're
fucking-
accomplishing a shitload right now, and they're
You
They
know,
literally
finally
taking the
put
fight
the
everywhere.
S in Riot Games,
They're putting more games out, finally.
because they only had one for 10 years, and their name was Riot Games, and they only had one game.
Well,
I mean-
I'm looking forward to these games. They all
So am I.
sound cool. The new changes to TFT and Summoner's Rift sound cool as well. They're about to make a shit ton of money.
That's like a
So-
fuck ton of money, and thank God they have that profit. That's gonna
It's crazy
give
how
out
big
money.
of a community they've built up.
Just wait till more of the sexual harassment lawsuits come forward.
you had
Going
to.
downhill.
You had to say it.
I did. I had to. Tyler's got to go to work, and we've eaten up almost an hour talking about one franchise. So,
I will save my shit for next week then.
yeah, we're going to have some decent shit to talk about next week. Kim Kardashian,
But are we gonna do
heart
next week?
palpitations.
Oh yeah, because
No,
Oh,
we don't know
palpitations.
We actually, I forgot. There might be a podcast next week. We'll figure it out.
we might be stuck in our rooms
Yeah.
playing Call of Duty. So.
Everyone better stock up on Mountain Dew and Doritos right now.
Hell yeah.
I might take off work on Friday.
Are they gonna do that?
We need to go tell them.
Oh, it
Nick
just
is out.
died.
Well, we'll see you guys next week.
Bye bye.